the body is not getting vitamin A. The body requires say 10 grams per day. 10 grams. This amount is too much. Don't go with this. This is just for the sake that you can understand what I want to say, what I want to just give you the concept, the idea for this. So suppose this is Mr. X. This is Mr. X, whose body needs his vitamin A 10 grams per day. But Mr. X is not consuming 10 grams of vitamins a day. He is consuming only 1 gram. He is deficient by 10 gram is needed. Consuming 1 every day. He is deficient by, he is back by 9 grams. Very shortly a time will come. So in 10 days time, the person will take 10 gram, though body needed 100 gram, so he is deficient by 90 grams. In 10 days, body needed 100 gram, but Mr. X consumed only 10 gram, so he is deficient by 90 grams. And this deficiency of this vitamin A may lead to night blindness. Night blindness means blind at night. Why at night? It's not the matter of at night. At night, when we say night, we mean to say the surrounding is having dim light, the light, insufficient light. The person will not be able to see properly in dim light, in less light, even if it is daytime. Sometimes these winter days, you close all your windows so that the cold winter winds may not enter your house, your room, and you pull the curtains too, the room becomes dark. And the person who is not taking sufficient or required amount of vitamin A will suffer from night blindness, and if that person is there in that room, will not able to see through or see the things properly, will have trouble in seeing. Right? So, if a person is not taking the required nutrient, the amount of nutrient that is required by the body, or not at all, he is not taking that nutrient at all, then also we have the nutritional deficiency disease. Now what about the curing? Yes, this disease also can be overcome or cured, you can say, but with a disciplined life and consuming the required amount of nutrients. Right? Clear? So this nutritional deficiency disease is caused because of lack of sufficient nutrients or the amount of nutrients that the body needs. If not taken, and the person will suffer from nutritional deficiency disease and can be cured by consumption of sufficient nutrients. Clear? And then comes the last one, invasion of microbes. You may have heard of invasion in history. The kings, they used to invade the empire of other kings in history. Right? In history. So, I just remove all this because this is the main topic that we have to talk in this lesson. So, about hereditary disease, now you know we inherit from our parents and these are not curable. Person will have to live with that because that is deformity in the body structure. Then faulty metabolism taking of insufficient nutrients. So once you start taking the sufficient nutrients in a short while or in a few days, that condition will be improved. Now the last one is invasion of pathogens or germs. This disease is caused because of the foreign body, that is germs. They enter in our body, on our body, or they, and because they have their own biological cycle, they have their own lifestyle, they have their own digestion, nutrition, respiration. We have different. That does not matches with us, and as a result, they cause us disease. For instance, we have this corona these days. Pandemic. This has taken the state of pandemic. Epidemic. Where mass population is in the trap. Now, invasion of microbes means, as you see, when the enemies try to infiltrate or enter into our country, our soldiers, they become ready with the gun if they can locate them, and there occurs a fight between our soldiers and the enemy soldiers, and while this fight goes on, is like the cricket match or football match or basketball match. Either the match will finish a draw, win-win, both will recede, nobody won, or the enemy will defeat our soldiers, or our soldiers will defeat the enemy soldiers. Do you follow? So these three things are possible. One, draw, both the teams recede, no change. Second case, our friend soldiers and enemy soldiers fight, friends win, they will go back, or will be killed or removed, or enemy will overpower, this will be killed and will enter. Right? Similarly, our body also is having the soldiers to fight against these foreign bodies, that is pathogens, who try to enter our body, who try to overpower our body. That's why I have written invasion of microbes. And the kings, they attack the neighboring king and just grab all the land, property and wealth and the citizen of that king. Similarly, this pathogen, they enter our body and destroy every aspect inside our body. Right? Then our body parts, they start malfunctioning. Right? They start malfunctioning. So what happens? There starts a fight between our body aspects, that is known as our immune system. Our immune system. So immune system or immunity is made up of certain cells, organs and body parts that together fight against the foreign bodies and try to keep them away from the body. But sometimes a situation comes that they get defeated or overpowered by the foreign objects, generally these pathogen and germs, and they cause us disease or discomfort. Clear? So the reason of this disease is invasion of germs. This is also curable if they are removed from our body and their harmful effects are removed. This is curable, can be cured. Right? So these diseases can be cured by either at the first step, strengthen your immunity, keep your soldiers strong, your body soldiers are strong to fight them and keep them away, right? Second, take some chemicals to kill them inside the body itself. From outside we take that help in the form of tablets and the liquid medicines, what you call medicines, right? And third thing is, just keep your surrounding, your body free from these germs. They should not be there to cause you trouble. Do you understand? So, if they will not be nearby you, you can live comfortably, you can be healthy, free from disease. Right? And we will talk in the next video about the different kinds of diseases that are caused by these microbes. And the microbes which causes diseases, they are called as germs or pathogens. So from next time, I will be using the word pathogen or germ diseases. Clear? Now your homework question in this one, you have to say how many different kinds of diseases and cause of diseases you know. Right? Second thing is, what are the reasons of a healthy body to go to a disease state? Clear? Then the microbes which cause disease, what is the term used to call them? Right? So this is all you have to write and prepare for the next semester examination. Next I will continue in the next video with the different kinds of these diseases that are caused by germs. Right? Okay. A good day.